What's up guys, it's Muffin, and today I have a bit of Forza Horizon gameplay. It's actually off the demo, but I mean I'll get straight into it. As you can see, all I'm doing here is just testing the tyre smoke compared to previous Forza games. As you can see, it's still nowhere near as good as like GT5 and that, those kind of games, but it's a lot better than Forza 4. I mean, there's been a lot of people arguing against this game. I noticed on Facebook, on Twitter, people going mad saying the game's terrible, the physics are really bad. But I think everybody's kind of missing the point that it's not actually a simulator game, like Forza 4 is. It is just a free roam game. I mean, don't get me wrong, as you can see in the gameplay, I'm attempting to drift. And you have to bear in mind it's just a bog standard Mustang. And it can drift, by all means, The physics are, I wouldn't say the exact same as Forza 4. They're still very good, but there's a lot of people complaining about them. But I mean, I use a Fanatec GT2 wheel to be precise, with bog standard pedals. And I mean, I'm not having really too much trouble with, handling characteristics or anything like that. I mean, I've changed on the option settings, I've changed the steering to simulation, traction control off, the usual kind of stuff. And I mean, it behaves very similar to Forza 4, to be honest. I mean, as you can see, the drifting's not the greatest because, like I said, it's a bog standard Mustang. But I can see this game being a hell of a lot of fun for those who aren't too serious, who aren't too competitive, that kind of thing. So a person like me that just enjoys going on every now and then. I should imagine this game will be really good for like just finding odd roads. Like there's meant to be some really nice canyon roads. And just drifting around them, doing whatever you like, whether it's racing, drifting, just whatever floats your boat really. I think it's that kind of game, to be honest. It's by no means is it a serious racing game like the Forza franchise normally is, but I think they're just kind of like widening the horizons, I guess, like the title. They've kind of gone for like a Test Drive Unlimited kind of game, and it's a lot better than Test Drive. I mean, I had that game, Test Drive Unlimited 2, the day it came out, and within a month, probably about a month, yeah, I was done with the game. I mean, it was glitched and buggy. They never fixed anything. The cars just, none of the cars really had individual handling characteristics or anything like that. It was all just very much the same. Whereas on this game, I mean, it's only a demo, but in the demo, you only get to drive 3 cars. One being the Mustang, which I'm in now, 2 being a Dodge Viper, which you'll see in a second, and the 3rd being a Mitsubishi Evo. I swear I did crash there, that's why I ended it. Yeah, I did crash in mine. As you can see here, I'm in the Viper. But each car has massive, handling characteristics. Each behaves differently when you drive it. So I think they've really got it well, to be fair. But this is just my opinion, and I guess it classes as a kind of review kind of thing. For those who haven't downloaded the demo, it's free on the marketplace for, I think it's a week you get it for. I think it's only for gold members only though. So if you have like a silver membership, I'm not too sure if you can get it. Maybe different, but I mean, so far so good, to be honest. The demo is quite small. You're restricted to a certain area of the map, and a lot of it is straight roads. But I mean, I'm finding it fun, to be honest. Getting into things. One problem I've had is I use, like I say, the Fanatec GT2 wheel, and I have a set of standard Porsche pedals, and they're like Fanatec's cheapest ones. They're a bit shit, to be honest. I'm getting some club sports soon, and the clutch doesn't actually. The game can't pick up the clutch on the pedals, so at the minute I'm driving with no clutch. So I mean, that may be a reason why I'm struggling, because I tend to clutch kick the hell out of a lot of cars, and it keeps drifts going, links drifts, that kind of thing. And that's partly the reason why I'm struggling. But I mean, so far it's been a good game. I can understand some people aren't going to enjoy it, but nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. If you have any questions to ask, want to know anything about the game, if there's anything in particular you want to see from me, etc., let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video I make.